with great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you to this beautiful Sunday morning. After a few hot days, today it's a little cooler in Sonoma. And hopefully wherever you are having good weather. This is the month of Guru Purnima. Those of you who may not know what is Guru Purnima, it's a celebration of the Guru. Guru means that which is higher, the higher principle, the higher presence, the ideal. The best I can be. So presence of that ideal in our life is the Guru, your own Guru self. So Guru Purnima is the full moon. The full moon in July is dedicated to the Guru. Guru is not somebody else out there. The Guru within, your own higher self, your own ideal self, your own divine self. That is the Guru. So last Satsang I proposed, let's just make this a month of Guru. So we always stay in remembrance of that which is higher in us. Most of the time we get caught with little small things, little problems, little complaints, little irritations, disappointments. What frees us from that? It's the Guru that frees us from getting caught on small things. It's celebrated on Purnima, on the full moon. Why? What happens on the full moon? Moon is at its brightest. And moon is positioned in such a way that light of the sun is fully falling on the moon. So the moon is positioned in such a way that light of the sun is falling fully on it. So as an individual, may I position myself in such a way that the light that's falling on me illuminate me completely. That's the whole idea of Guru Purnima. It's a very clear message. May I live in the world in such a way that the light that's falling on me keeps me illuminated. May I pay attention to my thoughts? May I pay attention to my priorities? What is important to me? Is it really that important? Sometimes small things can just irritate us. Small things, small thoughts that have nothing to do with anything else. But we get entangled with that. So this celebration of Guru Purnima is really all about staying in the remembrance of that which is higher in my life. The higher purpose. Only once we forget our true purpose, we get caught in small things. We try to control things. Although a part of us knows it is what it is. And even if you want to change it, it will be something, and a couple of days later you'll be complaining about it again. So how do we create that balance? There has to be some sense of acceptance. It is what it is. Now, how to live with it in peace without totally succumbing to some situation. First accept it and then make effort to make it a little more palatable to you. But acceptance has to be there first. When you say it is what it is, you're really giving a little more importance to that peace within. That is there. Acceptance. Acceptance brings us closer to the Guru within. And after that, we look into our own being, other qualities of the Guru. What are the other qualities of the Guru? Love, acceptance, forgiveness, patience. Guru is very patient. That patience has to be very much present in our life. That patience about ourselves. Some people beat themselves up over small things. That I want to be like this, or that I should be like that. Patience. Patience, and then making small efforts, small changes. Acceptance, patience, being regular about something. It's not like someday we make some big grandiose decisions and after a week, I totally fall off the wagon. Small things, doing it daily, keeps us in touch with the Guru. As you have been with me for some years, you remember, I really keep saying the spiritual practice is not something very mysterious and grandiose. It's all about keeping your practice simple that you can do daily. And while you are doing it, know why I am doing it. You are doing it to honor the Guru within. I see people come to me sometimes and they have these grandiose, mysterious ideas about spiritual life, and it will get you somewhere. It will not get you somewhere out there. It will get you to that grandness that's within you. There is infinite potential hidden within us. Infinite. Just like in today's meditation, when your mind became still, when yourself of your story kind of dissolved and you got a experience of something much bigger. That is the Guru. When we are caught in our little story, little drama, we become so small. I'm not saying that you always just wander in the world lost like that and don't have a story, don't have a life. It is, but that's not the whole thing. The presence of the Guru constantly reminds us that the story we live is not the whole thing. There is something much bigger than that. Much bigger. May I align myself in such a way that the light that's already falling on me illuminate me fully. What does this alignment mean? This alignment means if I am caught up into some negativity, some negative thinking, may I stop, take a step back, take a deep breath and say that this is not the whole thing. This is not what my life is all about. Leave a little space for the mystery to unfold. Yes, things will happen, little things. People, if I'm not doing something, somebody else in my life who I love is doing something that gets me irritated, that gets me angry, frustrated, blame myself. People are people, they will do what they want to do. Be human, get a little irritated, get a little frustrated, get a little upset, but don't stay there forever, because your journey is very unique. Your journey is very unique. Remembering that frees us from little things. What's happening in the world? Something else will happen tomorrow. We can't control it. Keeping the key of your happiness in your own pocket. I think this word had come to me a couple of weeks ago too. Keeping the key of your happiness in your own pocket. It is what it is. How am I going to deal with it? How am I going to live with it? How am I going to navigate through this without carrying burden? Acceptance helps. I was talking to some people yesterday. Somebody doesn't accept their being happy together. Now what do? You know you are happy together. But those who you love, whose love and acceptance you want, if they are not happy about you being happy together. So things like that happen in our life. Which one do you choose? Sometimes choices are like that. We always come back to our heart. If I want to spend my life together with somebody and we have this, we have to honor that. Others will come around. They have their own reason. I'm just talking about yesterday something happened, and the day before or last week, some parents and their children their child is in love with somebody else, and maybe it's not the best thing that they had hoped for. But if they're happy, they're happy. And last week I talked to the parents, and this week I talked to the children. Not the same set, but different. But the story is the same. And it's happening all around us in our life. So we have to really look at that. People are people. I don't have to get caught into this. Bring a little acceptance, a little trust, a little love, and life goes on. Anyway, as we keep moving in this month of Guru Purnima, for each one of us, let's just keep thinking about the highest. May we devote it to that highest in the self and not get caught up on small things. Thank you all. And Guru Purnima is on the next Sunday. If you are not here locally, maybe do something in your own home, something that reminds you of the presence of the Guru principle in your life. What would that be? You choose. Something that you do daily. If you have a practice, if you have received a mantra and you are doing your mantra, before you sit down to do the mantra, just think that I am doing this to honor the highest, the best that resides within me. You're not doing this to please somebody or to get something, nothing. Just remembering that I am doing this to honor the highest, the best that's in me. When we forget that presence, then we get caught. You may have a practice that you are doing for every day. But just bring that thought that I am sitting down, I am doing this to honor the highest that resides within me. I bow to that presence within each one of us, and thank you for taking this time. I'm just going to scroll through the pages and greet each one of you and everybody in the temple. So, I hope whatever I said makes some sense, and take whatever you need and leave the rest where it came from. Thank you all very much.